You're staring at what feels like the final page of your story, aren't you? The diagnosis, the loss, the betrayal, the failure so complete it seems to have the last word. But what if finality is just God's way of clearing space for resurrection? Tonight, we're declaring war against the fear of endings and proclaiming that with God, every ending is a disguised beginning. I've stood at that edge, where everything familiar ends and the unknown begins. I felt that terror that this might be where my story stops. Jesus, when everything looks finished, remind me that you specialize in impossible new beginnings. God of resurrection, you who bring life from death, hope from despair, beauty from ashes, meet me in this ending. I confess, I'm terrified this is it. Terrified that what's breaking cannot be rebuilt, that what's ending cannot be renewed, that what's lost cannot be restored. Father, I need you to do what you do best. Turn endings into beginnings, graves into gardens, crucifixions into resurrections. My eyes see it's over, but your promise declares, I am making all things new. My heart screams, this is the end, but your voice whispers, this is where I begin. What if every ending in my life has just been God making room for something greater? Lord, I refuse to let fear of finality steal my hope in your infinite creativity. What looks like death to me is just raw material for your miracles. I declare that this is not the end. This is where God shows up. This is not my defeat. This is where his power is perfected. This is not my final chapter. This is where the real story begins. If you're facing what feels like the end, comment, "Finish this work in me," below. Share this with someone who needs to know their story isn't over, God's just getting started. Here's the question that will ignite the comments. Does God allow endings to hurt us or to heal us? He who began a good work in you will finish it. This prayer series isn't ending, it's just beginning. Tomorrow we start a new chapter of breakthrough prayers. Your resurrection story continues